This.
So we're about to talk about how our team and what we did particularly well. So what do you guys think?
I think overall, I think our presentation, seeing that we got a B, showed that we did, fairly well as a team together.
I think everybody, towards the end at least. I mean, I know we had some issues at the beginning regarding attendance, but I think we worked all that out pretty well. I think that towards the end, we definitely all were showing up, and
most of us,
for the most part,
yeah. I mean, I was playing the roles. Michael definitely was late a couple times and wasn't usually motivated due to out of group activities. But I think our group was really driven. At least three of us sounds like we were really driven and motivated.
I think that we did a fairly good job of getting our assignments completed too, as far as working together to get that done.
As the role of Jan, I think that we could have been a little bit more task-oriented at the beginning. Some of our meetings got off track. Some of that could be to my degree as well, but I think that if we were a little bit more organized and a little bit more communicative, we could have got a higher grade.
So do you think there's any problems with like with our team? Like, do you think there's anything like we really need to focus on, or so? Any ideas on that?
Well, being Michael, my role was kind of a slacker, and I think that some of the people in our group didn't really approach it well. Like Angel, sounds like we got in a heated debate quite a few times.
That was one thing, though, that I took away from this group, is that I shouldn't always plan for everyone to fail, and I think that was part of the issue that I, as Angel, had, and I did think that I could grow from learning that.
As Jan, I spent a lot of time trying to mediate these two. They both would kind of come to me, and one would say, Michelle's not doing her work, and then Michelle would say, Angel's trying to control everything I do, and it's very degrading. So I spent a lot of time mediating the two.
I kind of agree that Michelle wasn't pulling her weight, and Angel and Jan both were getting upset and rather forceful with him, and then Michelle comes to me to vent about it, but I agree with Angel and Jan and what they were saying.
As Yi, I know that I at first had trouble since being a foreign student, didn't have real well knowledge the English language really. I know that it struggled at first to really voice my opinions, but I hope that as our group progressed, I hope that I definitely opened up more and was able to give some ideas to our team. So overall, I mean, how would you evaluate us in terms of performance and individual growth? I mean, I know I can say for a fact that as Yi, I grew in my ability to speak more to my group and voice my opinions. I know in the beginning I was having difficulty with that, trying to get my opinion out. I was more or less just kind of following along. I think that as the group progressed, I individually grew a lot. And overall, I think we've kind of discussed those topics. So.
I mean, as Michelle, my character has definitely grown significantly throughout the semester. I realized more how to deal with certain people in groups and what's expected of me and how to approach different situations. I started to realize more that I needed to do more and be there more for my group too.
I think overall I thought our team did fairly well. It was a huge learning experience, and not just with material, but with working with each other and about ourselves and how to function together as a group. So overall, I think it was a positive experience.
As Jan, I think the experience, I look at it as kind of the glass half full. I think there's things that we could improve on. But at the same time, I also think that I kind of emerged from the group as a leader, and I hope that everyone else in the group feels that way. And that's all.
So I know we just kind of discussed at the beginning when we started having this whole system of deducting grades for people that didn't really pull their weight people that didn't show up on time or just blatantly skipped class. We had made the decision that we were going to do a 4-to-1 vote if we wanted to deduct grades or give extra points to people in our group. And I didn't know if anybody wanted to discuss that now, if anybody had concerns, or if we all think that we deserve about the same grade. I mean, personally, I think that everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and although it may seem that some people pull more weight than the others, I think that people have like unique talents that contribute to the group more than kind of what's seen on the surface. So, I mean, I kind of vote that we all receive about the same grade.
I agree with that. As Michelle, I know much of you disagreed with. I was late sometimes, but everything I was asked to do and everything I needed to do, I always had done on time. But I mean, I knew I was late to a couple of meetings, and I try to do better about that. But I did get my stuff done for the group, so I think it'd be fair for me to get a fair grade.
See, I would beg to differ. I feel like I got a lot of your work late, and that I had to fill in a lot of the stuff that wasn't inside your work, and that I had to fill in portions that you seemed to leave out, and I felt that I had to do more of your part than you did.
I'm also on Angel's side as far as everyone getting the same grade. I do feel like that could happen, but at the same time, a lot of your stuff was convoluted and incomplete, and we had to spend extra time taking care of your parts where everybody else's part was complete and ready to go.
I don't know. Overall, I think everyone had some issues here. Obviously, Michelle had some issues with her work, but even as a leader, there are times that the proper respect wasn't being shown. So, as in the role of a leader, there's some issues there. And then in roles and teammates, we've had some issues there. So overall, I would just leave the grades the way they are.
You didn't come to my birthday party.
Sorry.
Yeah, I read that and then I saw it and I was like, I'm pretty busy that night.
I was finishing doing Michelle's work.
So I guess since we did kind of have a few discrepancies between how we wanted to finalize these grades, I don't know if we want to take a quick vote. I think it's going to be kind of obvious that we're probably going to get all the same grade, considering that the majority of 4-to-1 the 4-to-1 vote has to be in order in place for someone to be deducted points or to gain points. So anybody in favor of deducting points? And anybody in favor of adding points to anybody else? So I think that we're in agreement, I mean, to an extent, that we will all receive approximately the same grade in this class.
All right.
Right.